Hey guys, what's going on today? BOJoeKO here, and we are back with our NHL 15 be a GM following the Vancouver Canucks here at the start of year number 3, right? Yeah, year number 3. Like I said, we had a lot of decisions to make last episode because there are a lot of people that might need to be traded. There were a lot of overall drops, a lot of overall jumps, and we have to kind of make the decisions of what we want to do now. And I'm actually just trying to stall here while I get up the YouTube comments from last episode, because you guys did give a good bit of suggestions, but some of them I want to think about, and some of them I don't want to think about. All right, so we have here. So a lot of people definitely considering with the Sedins. A lot of people are saying for Philippe Forsberg, Scheifele, stuff like that. Sedins for Taylor Hall, and Johansson, Spiza for defenseman. I kind of like that deal. I was thinking about trading Johansson as well, just so I can get Cassian some time. Shinkaruk, we know we're keeping that third line, rookie line. Rick Nash, add Miller into a deal, something like that. Okay. Alright, so let's go into the trade players thing, because I did some pre-scouting of my own as well, and I do think I do have a couple ideas of some players that I do want to keep in mind here. Now, the problem with the Vancouver Canucks is it's the cap space right now, because we have two really big names and tied up in cap. If we are to trade both of the Sedins, to be honest, I don't think we'll be able to play this year, because we'll be very, very, very highly under the cap. So I think what we're going to have to do is keep one of the Sedins. Now, if I want to keep one of the Sedins, I'd rather keep the guy who can put up more points, and that would be Daniel, because he's the goal scorer. He put up almost 70 points last year with almost 30 goals. I'd rather keep him over Henrik. Henrik, even though Henrik had 59 points, yeah, he gets a lot of assists, but that's what Galchenyuk's there to do. He's there to get a lot of assists. So I think what we'll do is maybe we'll wait till the trade deadline to see how good or bad of a team we are. But if we're going to trade one of the Sedins, we trade Henrik over we trade Daniel, just because I need some goal scoring on the first line. And I do think I can get a first line player to play alongside of Galchenyuk and Henrik and Daniel Sedin, another first line player to play alongside those guys. Now, here's what I'm thinking. I was looking through all the teams. There are a couple teams that are interested in Daniel Sedin, being the who are they? They're the Montreal Canadiens, the Ottawa Senators, and the Washington Capitals. Now, the problem with all these teams is Washington is well over the salary cap. I would need to take back almost around $7 million worth of cap to try to make this trade go through, and that would be involving Nicholas Backstrom, but that trade value is just way too damn high. I think the same thing with Ottawa. Yeah, same thing. $7 million I would have to take back from them. It's not going to work unless I throw in a guy like Bobby Ryan, which wouldn't be out of reach. Maybe even like a Kyle Turris wouldn't be too far out of reach. Well, Turris wouldn't work, but or a guy like Erik Karlsson would. It's a little bit too far out of reach. Montreal, they want Sedin. They have some cap room, but there's nobody really on the team that I want, to be perfectly honest. Other than we already took back Alex Galchenyuk, who was the one person I did want from their team. But other than that, there's really nobody else. I mean, other than Subban, but I'm not taking $9 million for a $7 million swap. No way, that's not going to happen. Jared Tenori looks like a pretty good defenseman, to be honest. He's grown pretty well to 88 overall as a defensive defenseman. Top 4. Still only top 4, which is kind of weird for 88 overall. I guess it's because his puck-moving skills aren't that great. His census category, he probably takes a lot of penalty minutes, too. Yes, he does. 101. Not happy about that. And honestly, there's nothing good on Montreal. So I was doing some scouting here. I was looking for teams with a lot of cap room. One of which being the Buffalo Sabres. They have almost $8 million worth of cap room available. And I was looking through their team. A lot of their rookies have really gotten really well. They've grown really good. And one of the players I was looking at was Mikhail Grigorenko. He's already a first-line player. He's got really good puck-moving skills, so he'll work pretty well with Alex Galchenyuk for moving the puck back and forth. He's got a decent shot, upper 90s, low 90s, upper 80s for his shot, especially his wrist shot power. Defensively, he's not too bad. He's a center, but I would play him on the wing. Skating, he's pretty fast. He's good offensive awareness, and not the best physical kind of player, but still, he's only 22 years old, and he's got elite, medium potential to become elite, and he's a first-line player at 88 overall. He would be one of the guys I would definitely want to pick up. Send Sedin over to the Eastern Conference so we don't have to worry about him. And you know what? I think we can get a guy like Mikhail Grigorenko. Tyler Myers is actually considered a franchise defenseman, but even though we could technically get a guy like him, I'd rather pick up Grigorenko for offense, since we're trading away old offense to get new offense. Alright, so if we want to pick up Mikhail Grigorenko for Henrik Sedin, what we would have to give up here. Let's see. What could we give up? Remember, we're going to save Johansson. I guess we're going to have to save Johansson and Spiza for right now, because I think after this trade goes through, I think we're going to be severely under the cap, and I don't know if we'll be able to make any more trades without going way, way, way under the cap room. So I think this is only going to be the big trade that we make right now. To be perfectly honest, I think this is going to be the only big trade that we make. Alright, so if we want to trade Henrik Sedin, yeah, trade rejected, whoopsie daisies, I didn't mean to do that. Sorry, Buffalo, I didn't mean to piss you guys off. Alright, so we want to do Henrik Sedin here. Grigorenko's, I think, was up to the V. I think we have to give up one of the goaltenders here. I think so. Yeah, I think one of the goaltenders has to go in this deal. And I think Auger is definitely going to go here. Yeah, we'll give Buffalo a rookie goaltender that, you know, I think they need a goaltender, honestly. To be perfectly honest. Let me see goaltenders. Who they have. They have this Kegler guy who's elite, medium potential to become elite. Wow. Yeah, they must have drafted him. Did they draft him? 5th overall, yeah. Look at that trade value. Whew. He's going to be a long way away from becoming elite, but they have Neuwirth and Matt Hackett right now starting in their system. They have Enroth as well. They have a lot of goaltenders, so I think we'll have to take a goaltender back. Yep, that's league approved. So Sedin and Auger for Grigorenko. I think we have to add in a little bit more here. Let's put in some of my unsignee guys. I know I have a couple of them. Yeah, Deschanel, top 4 AHL defenseman. We could throw him in there. He's got some trade value on him as well. Let's see. So Deschanel can get thrown in there. Gotta get rid of some of these guys. Tikhanov, top 4 AHL defenseman. Yeah, a bunch of those draft picks didn't really pay off for us. Tikhanov, and can we throw in a player, or will they be... Yeah, they would have over 50 players in the organization. Okay, maybe a draft pick to seal this through as well. Unless there's forward prospects I have as well. Any forward prospects? No. All my kind of like forwards are all signed already. Yeah, all my forwards are signed, pretty much. Yep, all the forwards are signed. Alright, so I can't do anything about the forward-wise. Has to be a draft pick be thrown in here. Let's throw in a third. Yeah, let's throw in a third for this. Alright, so it's a lot for... It's not really that much a lot. I mean... We're giving up Henrik Sedin, yeah, older player. We're giving up our rookie goaltender, one of the rookie goaltenders that the CPU drafted for us. But honestly, we knew we were going to give up a goaltender eventually because we had Polvik as a backup. So honestly, it was just a matter of time before we traded one of them. This guy's not going to be going anywhere, honestly, unless he switches his game around. I mean, top 4 AHL defenseman, top 4 AHL defenseman. These guys ain't going anywhere. They're unsigned anyway. And a 3rd round pick. We're not really giving up too much here for an elite 22-year-old sniper who could play along the first line with Alex Galchenyuk. So honestly, I think this could be a good trade. All right, so let's see if this goes through. So Henrik Sedin, Auger, and a 3rd round pick basically for Mikhail Grigorenko from the Buffalo Sabres. Will this go through? Trade rejected. We question, looked at our trade value, blah, blah, blah. We know we just aren't interested in what you're offering, even though it's quite close to fair value. Alright, so it's quite close to fair value. Well, if we bump that 3rd up to a 2nd, I think that would go through. Sedin, Auger, and a 2nd for Mikhail Grigorenko. Will this go through? Yes, it did. Trade accepted. On behalf of the Buffalo Sabres organization, I accept your trade offer. We'll see you out on the ice. Alright, so the Buffalo Sabres have done us a favor. They have taken Henrik Sedin off of our hands, gave up a 2nd and our rookie goaltender, but we get back a stud-looking player in Mikhail Grigorenko to play alongside of Alex Galchenyuk. So now we have Alex Galchenyuk and Mikhail Grigorenko, 2 22-year-olds, one being a sniper, one being a playmaker. And these 2 guys, I think, will be able to rip it up for our team, no doubt. We'll let Galchenyuk play the center because he definitely has, well, 76 for faceoffs, 76 for faceoffs. Both of them have 76 for faceoffs, so it doesn't really matter who we play there. And I think those two guys will definitely be able to rip it up for our team. All right, so there's our 2 players there. Now, we do have, I think, we have $12 million worth of cap space available. Now, can we trade any of these guys away, possibly, to make our team? Let's look at our forward lineup and see what it looks like. So we have Galchenyuk, Grigorenko, and I guess Daniel Sedin on our first line. Second line is going to be Bonino, Johansson, and Nyquist. I don't know where Cassian's going to fit in anywhere. Vey, Horvat, and Shinkruk, right? Right, I think that was our third line. Vey, Horvat, and Shinkruk. Yeah, Vey, Horvat, and Shinkruk. And then it is going to be, I think, Gaunce. What is it? Gaunce, Gotch, and... Was it Gaunce, Gotch, and Jensen, I think? I think that's where our fourth line was going to be. Yeah, Cassian's kind of an odd man out. I mean, can we trade anybody away without going under the cap? Let me just see for a quick minute. If I were to put in, like Dolp for a minute. That is league approved, so you know what? We can trade away a guy like Zach Cassian. Maybe we could trade away Johansson and Spiza and get back a defenseman. That way I can put Cassian somewhere. Alright, so we know we want to get rid of Marcus Johansson. We wanted to get rid of Lucas Spiza here. Yeah, because Lucas Spiza is not going to be transitioning anywhere. 83 overall with a 1 year left at 3.6 mil. Yeah, so now we're at 56. We need to get back here a pretty good looking defenseman. Maybe a team that wants both of these guys. And maybe like a really good rookie defenseman away. Hamilton, Dougie Hamilton maybe? We need the potential for a top 4 as an offensive defenseman. What do we need defensive-wise for our team? Like, what do we have defensively? We have Fowler, who's an offensive defenseman. We have Hamhuis, who's a two-way, or defensive. Yeah, no, Hamhuis is a two-way. Tanev's a defensive, so there's that. We have Edler, who's a two-way. We have Stanton, who's a defensive defenseman. All right, so we need another two-way defenseman. No, we need another defensive defenseman. No, we need an offensive guy. Yeah, we do need an offensive defenseman. So Dougie Hamilton might not be that terrible. Pick up Dougie Hamilton wouldn't be that terrible. 2.5 for another 2 more years. Let me see. Would that go through? Marcus Johansson. All right, so Lucas Spiza a little bit past the T, up to the R. And where's Marcus Johansson at? Marcus Johansson's a right winger. Let's see. He goes up to the R, or the end of the R. Dougie Hamilton's a little bit past the R. So you know what? That possibly could go through right there. Marcus Johansson and Lucas Spiza for Dougie Hamilton. I could definitely see that go through. Because like I said, Marcus Johansson is a player that, honestly, I don't see him getting any better. Still don't know what the hell that does. Let me see. Compare. Because like I said, I really don't see Marcus Johansson getting any better, to be perfectly honest. I think Spiza and Johansson definitely could go through for Dougie Hamilton. Because like I said, I don't see Marcus Johansson... Oh my god, it does that all the time. I don't see Marcus Johansson getting any better. Spiza, I don't see getting any better either. I still see him dropping, to be perfectly honest. He's a top 4 defenseman, but I'd rather get back Dougie Hamilton instead for him. That way we have Fowler, Hamhuis, Tanev, and then Hamilton, and Edler, I guess, and Stanton. So Edler might have to take a little bit of a hit, but that's fine. He's 30 years old. He won't be getting... He'll continue to drop off as well. And I think he doesn't have that many years left anyway. 5 mil at 3 years. Yeah, down the road he'll have to get traded as well, but we'll be getting a lot of cap room anyway, removed anyway. All right, so let's see if this goes through. Johansson and Spiza for Dougie Hamilton. Will that go through? Yes, it did. I'm happy to accept this proposal on behalf of the Boston Bruins, and we consider it a done deal. Cool beans. All right, so we pick up Dougie Hamilton now for Johansson and Spiza. That's a good trade. I still think we do have some cap room left now. And Hamilton's 85 overall at 23 years old, which is good for him. That's nice. We pick up another solid offensive defenseman, which is good for our power play too. That'll help out the power play. That'll help out goal scoring. Is there really anybody else that we need? Let me see. Left wingers here. Like I said, Cassian's just the weird player out here. I don't know where I'm gonna put him. I think I'm gonna put him on the second line with Bonino and Nyquist. Even though he's considered a third liner, I'd rather put him up there on the second line. Yeah. Alright, I think that's all the trades I'm going to make for now. Like I said, we have to keep Sedin, because if we trade him, we're going to be severely under the cap. So we're going to keep him for now. Alright, so let's set up our players then. Let's set up all of our edit lines. Set up our edit lines here, roster moves. Because I do think we have a goaltender that we need to send down here. Alright, NHL, let's see. Goaltenders. Yeah, we have this Allmark guy. We can send him down. Have Miller and Lack. Remember, we were going to keep Eddie Lack or Ryan Miller around here. Defensively, Tanev, Fowler, Hamilton, Edler, Hughes, Stanton. Good. Right wingers, Jensen, Cassian, and Condra. I really want to send Jensen down, but because he's still a depth player, but he'll have to go through waivers. Actually, let me see here. All skaters. Actually, centers. Alright, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Alright, so there's our 12 forwards. I forgot about Condra. Condra will have to play fourth line. That's fine. He'll get away with it. Let me see. Gauntz is up here, right? No, he's not. I have to call him up. I have to call up Brendan. Well, maybe. I don't think I have to. Even though I think I could, I don't think I will. He's a depth forward. He's got really good defensive awareness, to be honest. What's our fourth line looking like? Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. I'm just trying to think this out here. So, Grigorenko, Galchenyuk. Let me just see. Who are my four centers? Galchenyuk, Bonino, Horvat, and Gotch. Okay, there's my four centers. And then my left wingers are going to be Grigorenko, Nyquist, Sedin, Nyquist, and Shinkaruk. Yeah, so Grigorenko, Nyquist, Shinkaruk, and Sedin. Okay, those are my four left wingers. Yeah, because, well, Sedin's a right winger. Hold on, left wingers. It'd be Grigorenko, Nyquist, Shinkaruk, and then I think Vey is one of them as well. Let's go to the edit lines because this is confusing me more than it is. It'll confuse me more. It'll make more sense if I just put it right here in front of me. All right, Grigorenko, we want you up here. Grigorenko, what-handedness? You're shooting left, so you want you on the right side. Daniel Sedin, you're right there. Okay, Bonino, Nyquist, and Zach Cassian. Whoops. Zach Cassian. Then we want Bo Horvat, Shinkaruk, and Lyndon Vey. And then we want Gotch, and then Jensen, I guess, and Condra. I guess that'll have to be it for now, even though I don't want to put Jensen on the fourth line because he does not have good defensive stats whatsoever. I'm going to have to keep him right there for now because he's not really suited for the fourth line, but I guess I have to play him there. I don't want to risk the waivers because he still has a good potential to become like a third line scoring line forward, maybe when these three guys get better. So that's the line we're going to run with on offense. So Sedin, Galchenyuk, Grigorenko, Nyquist, Bonino, Cassian, Shinkaruk, Horvat, Vey, Jensen, Gotch, and Condra. All right, so that's our offense. Defensively, Fowler and Hughes, Edler, and Tanev. No, we're going to want Hamilton and Tanev, Edler, and Stanton. Okay, so we have an offensive guy with a two-way, offensive guy with a defensive, and then two-way with a defensive because I want Tanev to get better. Edler's already a little bit old, so he can play top six. That's fine. Okay, special teams now. Power play, we want, yeah, that first line's fine. Fowler and Dougie Hamilton. I want the two offensive defensemen on the first power play. Then we want Bonino. Sure. Zach Cassian, no. Well, he's got good puck moving skills. No, he doesn't. It says it's 4 stars, but I don't want Bonino there. I'd rather want. Give me a sniper. Give me Shinkaruk. Give me Shinkaruk there. Let me switch him. And Nyquist. Yeah, that's fine. I like that. Give me, Nyquist, Bonino, and Shinkaruk on that line with Tanev. Maybe I should split up Hamilton and Fowler. Yeah, I will. I'll split up Hamilton and Fowler. Edler and Tanev. Or do I want Hamhuis up there as well for my defense? Either has to be Hamhuis or Edler, because I don't want Tanev on there. Hamhuis or Edler. I want Edler. Whoops, he's already on the power play. Whoopsie daisy. All right, then it has to be Hamhuis then. All right, it has to be Hamhuis. All right, so we want Dan Hamhuis in there. Okay, he shoots left. Hamilton shoots right. Switch these guys up. And then Fowler shoots left. Edler shoots left. I want Fowler on his 1T. Let me check that on the starting lineups too, on the defenseman. All right, so Fowler shoots left. Hamhuis shoots left. Let me switch those guys up. Hamilton right. Tanev right. Edler left and Stanton left. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So special teams there. Okay, so the power play set with Edler, Sedin, Galchenyuk, Grigorenko, Edler, Fowler, and then Nyquist, Bonino, Shinkaruk with Hamilton, Hamhuis. If that's not working out, I'll put a playmaker in there. I'll put Vey in there instead of Nick Bonino. But for right now, we can leave him. All right, extras. Whoops. Special teams. 4-man power play. Galchenyuk and Grigorenko. And then we want somebody with Sedin. We'll have Bonino with Sedin. Bonino with Sedin. Okay. Fowler and Edler. Yeah, that's fine. And then we want Hamilton and Hamhuis. Okay, so there's that. Penalty kill. Now, penalty kill should be interesting. They want Lyndon Vey. I'm not happy with that. I want Marcel Gotch. I want Gotch in there on the first line because I know he's got really good defensive stats. Yeah, Gotch on the first line, penalty kill. And maybe Horvat. Let me check out Bo Horvat here. Bo Horvat defensively, yeah, he can get away with that. Sure. Let's let Bo Horvat test himself out on the penalty kill. So we'll want Gotch and Horvat. Bonino can play penalty kill as well because I think his defensive category is not bad. Yeah, 86, 82, 85. That's pretty good. We'll put him on the top one unless we can find somebody different. And then who else do we want? Wingers. Let me check my wingers here. Okay, none of those guys. Those are all my snipers. Right wingers. Zach Kassian maybe? Hold on, not Condra. Kassian. 82, 83, 88. Condra, 83, 83, 84. Jensen, no, we don't want that. Who we want? Condra or Kassian? Condra. Kassian. Kassian's got better stick checking. Let's throw Kassian in there. Why not? We'll put Zach Kassian on there. Oh, there. All right, so we'll have Marcel Gotch and Nick Bonino, Bo Horvat, and Zach Kassian. Then we want Hamhuis, Tanev, Fowler, and Stanton. Yeah, I'm fine. I want Fowler in there. I want Edler instead. Unless Dougie Hamilton has good defense. He's good defensively too, but I want Edler in there instead. I'd rather want Edler there. Alright, switch Tanev and Hamhuis up. Stanton, yeah, that's fine. Alright, so Gotch, Bonino, Tanev, Hamhuis, Horvat, Kassian, Edler, Stanton. Okay, and then 3-man penalty kill. We want Horvat down here. Marcel Gotch. Put Gotch in there, and then we want Fowler out. Edler in. Alright, switch Hamhuis and Tanev up. Then Edler and Stanton are good. Alright, and then extra attackers. So Galchenyuk, Sedin, yep, these are fine. I'm fine with them. Goaltenders, Miller and Eddie Lack. Scratch lines, no, that's good. No lines. And there's no shootout lineup, I don't think. Unless it's under extras. Yeah, shootouts. Who's the extra attacker? Galchenyuk and Sedin. Yeah, that's fine. Shootouts, so we want Galchenyuk, Sedin, Nyquist, Grigorenko, Shinkaruk. Yeah, that's fine by me for a shootout. And there we go. Alright, so there is our lineups going into this year for the Vancouver Canucks. Alright, the captaincies. We want Daniel Sedin to still be the captain for right now. Let's see. Yeah, Daniel Sedin's going to be the unassigned alternate. Assign him at the captaincy. Galchenyuk can be one of the assistant captains. I'm going to unassign Grigorenko. We want to give one of them to our defenseman here. We want to give it to... Who's been here longer? Edler's been here longer, so we'll give Edler an assistant. Alright, so Daniel Sedin's the captain, Galchenyuk's an assistant captain, and Alexander Edler is our another alternate. Alright, so we're at 25 minutes right now. Do we want to get started with this season? Maybe get a month done? Check it out, then you guys give your suggestions. Yeah, let's do that. Let's get a month into the let's only do 1 month of simulating here. We'll see how we do. It's not going to be that many games, but we'll see how this team works. Alright, so like I said, we're well under the cap, which is, well, not under the cap. Waivers will be in effect starting October. Please designate your players to the minors before then. All waiver eligible players will need to clear waivers to be assigned to their minor league affiliates. Can I do that? I thought I had to sign, like, guys. Hold on. If I could sign Jensen down, I'll call up Gaunce instead. Let me see. Manage rosters. Roster moves. If I can assign Nicholas Jensen down, I will do that. Let's see. You will be required to fix waiver eligible players must clear waivers before being reassigned. Every team will have a chance to claim these players. Yeah, so I do have to. Yeah, okay. I can't do it. I have to leave them there. It's weird. I don't know how waivers work in this game sometimes. A little bit weird, but whatever. We'll work through it. We'll fight through it this year. We'll see how this team does. Like I said, it's a big trade bringing over Grigorenko for Henrik Sedin, but we'll see how this Vancouver Canucks team does. If they're struggling, hey, we'll pick up players with a lot of cap room at the trade deadline. We'll trade away the players that we need to, but I think we should be good going into this year. And we start off with a 2-1 loss and a shootout loss. All right, scouting assignment, sure. Let's see, where's a lot of the players this year? Not many. That's rest of the world. Nobody's really there. Let's just go to the. Let's go to the QMJHL for defensemen for 6 weeks. I'll have to go check out who the best prospects are this year and stuff like that. But let's see if we can actually get a win under our belts here, Vancouver. 0-1-1. 3-1 loss to San Jose. All right, not looking good so far. Not looking good so far. 4-2. All right, here we go again. 0-3-1 Vancouver Canucks. This team, man, I swear to God, sometimes they just cannot figure out how to get a win. It's gonna be that kind of thing again. All right, well, if I don't get a win, a 4-0 shutout of the Blues. Just hope they don't go on that long-ass stretch like they did last year. And if they do, I don't want to put on best lines again because I like the lines I have set up. I really like the lines I have set up, and I really don't want to change them. There you go. Get some wins under your belt, guys. There you go. Come on. First 4 games were tough. Those were 4 pretty tough opponents, I would say. The Islanders are good this year as well. 4-0-2. Good year for rookies. Yeah, whatever you say. The Islanders, we get a win against them. There you go. All right, fight back. Lost the first 4 games of the season, but we come back with 3 straight wins, which is good. Back to 500, which is good. 1-0 loss. That sucks. Carolina, they're not a good team. Come on, get a win over them. 2-3-2. 3-2 loss. Here we go again with the 1-goal regulation losses. Montreal, did we get a win? I don't think so. Yeah, we did 5-3. And the Devils, we got a win over them as well. Alright, so 5-5-1 to start the first month through 11 games. Yeah, so 11 games so far, and we are 5-5-1. Not terrible. We're in 6th place in our division. Why is our division so damn tough? Seriously, why is our division so freaking damn good? I mean, the Ducks are 9-3. The Kings are 7-4. The Flames have a lot of points. The Sharks have a lot of points. Freaking even Edmonton, we're in last place in our division because all the other teams in our division are so good. Oh my God, 8-1 Nashville. That is not good. So let me just check out points really quickly. Just see how they're doing. How players are doing so far. Let's see. So waiting for it to come up. And we got, glad I held on to Daniel Sedins. He's a point-a-game player. He's above a point-a-game player on the first line. 13 points. Galchenyuk with 9 points, and Grigorenko has 8. So the first line not doing too bad. Shinkaruk has 6 points, so maybe a lot of power play goals. Only has 1 power play goal, maybe a couple power play assists, so that's good. 5 for Bonino, 5 for Hamilton. Horvat with 5. Cassian has 5 on the second. Fowler, Nyquist. Yep, Nyquist's not really putting up the points. Vey has 3. Edler, Jensen. Jensen's a -5. That fourth line is not good. That fourth line is not very good. And hold on, let me see about goaltenders. Ryan Miller's 3-4. Eddie Lack is 2-1. Right, look at Ryan Miller's goals against average. 1.5. 1.5. That's amazing. Save percentage is through the roof too, but we just can't get wins. Alright, so there's the first month of the season. Obviously, we're not going to make any changes right off the bat. We're still going to simulate a good bit next time and then make some changes around. Maybe I'll edit the lines a little bit around next time. But 5-5-1. We're 500. We're last in our division, but it's still a long ways away. So let me know what you guys think of those trades in the in this episode. Honestly, just getting rid of Henrik Sedin and trading him for Mikhail Grigorenko. Hopefully that'll pay off for us, and we'll do some more simulating. We'll continue to simulate the next episode. So thanks guys for watching, and we'll see you next time.